Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is Saturday and unfortunately I had to go out on this very hot and humid day to run an errand. So for dinner I'm going to make a very cool and refreshing dish called kongguksu in Korean, and literally translates to bean noodles, and it's a cold noodle dish. And in the video you'll see how simple and easy the recipe is. Following that, it's going to be a keto friendly bread. And for those of you who are not familiar with keto, it is a specific high protein, low carb diet a lot of folks are doing these days to lose weight and get healthy. And for the future videos, I'm going to work on some keto recipes from a book that I found, and I'm always open to different recipes, whether it's keto, vegetarian, what have you. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and here we go. So for dinner, I decided to make something very cool and refreshing for dinner. So what it is a cold noodle dish a lot of Korean families enjoy in the summer. And traditionally, you're supposed to cook the soybeans and grind it and then chill it. Well, I saw a very simple recipe and they use tofu. So I'm using 14 ounces. This is 14 ounces of soft tofu. I'm going to take this with half a cup of pine nuts and a cup of water, and I'm going to blend that in, puree it in the blender, and that sauce is going to be chilling in the refrigerator until I cook the noodles. Noodles I'm using are these wheat noodles, and it's a little thicker if you look at it than the somen. But only reason I use this noodle is because we like the thicker noodle. But it's your preference whether you want to use a thinner noodle or thicker noodle. And they're all available in a local a store. You can probably use angel hair pasta if you wish. But if you are near an Asian market, you probably can get a dry noodles and cook it. So opened up the tofu and I cubed it a bit so I can put it in chunks. In the middle of it, I'm going to put the pine nuts, and then it's going to get pureed. So I'm putting about a third of the tofu together, and my hands are clean. And I'm going to start with that much, and then I'll put some water, and I have a pitcher of water here, about a cup and a half. And if I need more water, I will put some more as I go. I add about half a cup of more water, and I'm going to now puree it. I stopped, so look at the consistency, and it looks like it's all blended well. I'm going to pour this into this mixing bowl. It's stainless, so it keeps it even cooler, and this is going to go in the fridge. See the consistency? And it's going to get thickened up a bit because it is soybeans, once it sits. And that's it. It's going to get put in the refrigerator until I cook the noodles, and I'll show you the final picture once I finish. So the next thing I'm going to make is a low carb bread. It's a keto recipe, and the recipe literally has the picture of the bread with the list of ingredients and what degree is supposed to be baked at and for how long, and that's it. Here are the ingredients: 8 eggs, 8 ounces of cream cheese, 6 tablespoons of coconut flour, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a few dashes of cinnamon, and that's going to get baked in a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes. I made this bread before, and it was great. I didn't, miss bread, regular bread that you would eat. Just to, if you are really bread lover, and this is a good substitute for you on a low carb diet. So first I'm going to take the dry ingredients: coconut flour, 6 tablespoons, two, 3, And to the coconut flour, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 teaspoon, yeah. And a few dashes of cinnamon. Oops. I don't have that much cinnamon, which is just a few dashes. And then I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then I softened the butter a little bit. I took half a stick of butter. And then I'm going to take the cream cheese and then blend all together and put it in my bread mold. I started blending with the fork. It was a little hard, so I'm taking a whisk and it's almost all smooth. And once it's smoothed out, I'm going to spray pan this bread pan, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. I blended it to about almost very smooth consistency. There's little chunks of cream cheese in it, but I'm not too concerned about that. It'll blend once the bread is baked. Now I'm going to take my bread pan and I'm going to spray the inside. And my oven should be ready in just a minute. I'm going to now pour the bread mixture in it and wait for the oven. It'll be baked again at 350 for 45 minutes. Here's the final product. Enjoy!